There's a reason someone returns to your life after hurting you, and it is one of the most painful experiences anyone can face. The return of a person who once walked away, who broke your heart, who ignored your feelings, your loyalty, and your pure intentions. And then one day, without warning, they show up again, at your door, in your messages, in your life. Why? Why do people come back after causing so much pain? What draws them back when the damage is already done? There is one truth, one reality. They come back when life finally shows them what they lost. But to understand this, you must walk through the emotional, spiritual, and psychological reasons behind their return. Listen carefully, because this message will touch your heart, clear your confusion, and give you strength you didn't realize you had. They return when life teaches them what you already knew. When you loved them, you gave more than they deserved. Your attention, comfort, honesty, and a place to belong. You understood their silence. You cared for their wounds. You stood by them on days when the world didn't. You loved them with a depth no one else could offer. But they took it for granted. They walked away believing something better, easier, or more exciting was waiting out there. But life is a way of exposing illusions. Out in the world, they meet people who only want convenience, people who don't understand their moods, people who don't care for their pain. And slowly, painfully, they begin to remember you. Because love with that kind of depth doesn't happen twice. They return when regret begins whispering inside them. At first, it's quiet, a memory of your smile, your kindness, the peace they felt around you. Then the whisper grows louder, until it becomes a voice they cannot silence. They start asking themselves why they let you go, why they treated you the way they did, why they didn't appreciate you when they had the chance. Regret keeps them awake at night, reminding them of the mistake they made. And when regret becomes heavier than their pride, they come back. They come back because you were their safe place. You weren't just a person, you were a feeling, a home. People may explore the world, but they only build a home once, and that home was you. The world is loud and selfish, and suddenly they realize the calm they felt with you cannot be replaced. You understood their moods, supported their dreams, accepted their flaws, and never judged their past. The world exhausts them. You made them breathe. They return when karma reveals the truth. Everyone who hurts a pure soul eventually faces justice, not as punishment, but as a lesson. The moment they hurt you, karma brought someone into their life who hurt them the same way. The way they ignored you, someone else now ignores them. The way they took you for granted, someone else takes advantage of them too. That is when the truth hits them. That is when they finally recognize your value. Their pride breaks, their ego falls, and they come back. They come back when life becomes heavy without you. When they were with you, everything felt easier. Their dreams, their struggles, their emotions. But when you're gone, the weight increases. There is no one to encourage them, no one to listen the way you did, no one who holds their heart with patience. They realize the strength they once had came from your presence. The motivation they felt came from your words. The peace they lived in came from your love. And slowly, they understand, life was better with you. They return because the connection they had with you never truly broke. Some bonds don't disappear. They simply pause. A piece of their soul still belongs to you. A part of their heart still feels you. Even after months or years, they sense a pull toward you, an invisible thread connecting your spirits. You aren't just a part of their life. You changed their story. And no matter how far they wander, their heart eventually finds its way back. They come back when they realize no one else loves like you. Love today is often temporary, selfish, or shallow. But your love, your loyalty, your patience, your devotion was rare. People search for it their entire lives, and very few ever find it. When they fail to find it elsewhere, when every attempt to replace you collapses, they finally see the truth. You are rare. You are irreplaceable. You are a blessing they mistreated. They return when God removes their blindness. Sometimes people can't see your worth because their heart is blocked by ego, immaturity, or confusion. So God allows them to lose you, so they can learn. After the lessons, after the suffering, After the growing, God opens their eyes. Suddenly they see your kindness, your loyalty, your value, your pure intentions. And they come running back, hoping they aren't too late. They return when they finally feel the same pain they gave you. There comes a moment when they experience the loneliness, the heartbreak, the tears they once caused you. And that is when they realize the truth. What they did to you was wrong. And now they feel it. Pain is sometimes the only teacher powerful enough to open someone's heart. When they feel your pain, they return with guilt, with apologies, with fear of losing you forever. They return because you moved on emotionally. Ironically, people return strongest when you finally detach. When you stop crying, stop chasing, stop waiting, stop breaking yourself for them. They feel the shift. They feel you letting go. They feel the empty space where your love once lived. Your energy once held them together. And when that energy disappears, panic pulls them back toward you. Do you want the deepest truth? They return because life finally reveals the truth they were too blind to see. That you were the blessing, the peace, the love they needed. They come back not because they've suddenly become better, but because the truth cannot stay hidden. And the truth is, you were the one. Their heart knew it. Their soul felt it. Their life proved it. But now comes the real question, not why they returned, but whether they deserve a place in your life again. Because sometimes people return not to love you, but to drain you again. Sometimes they return because life became difficult, not because they changed. And sometimes they return when they understand your worth. But you have already grown, healed, and learned to value yourself. Remember this. Your heart is precious. Your peace is sacred. Your soul is rare. Only let those stay who honor that. If they return, listen, but don't forget what they did. Forgive, but protect your dignity. Love, but love yourself first. They come back because losing you was the greatest lesson life ever gave them. The final choice is yours. Welcome to Psychology Fact. If you're curious about the hidden truths of the mind and heart, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a message that could change the way you see life.